What's going on, everyone? Badger here. And if you needed a reminder, yes, Doctor Who is thoroughly destroyed, possibly one of the most destroyed properties of all the franchises, and they've all been hit in one way, shape, form, or the other. And the last time we really talked about it was when Billie Piper came back. And of course, everyone thought, no, this is stunt casting. She's not actually going to be the Doctor. And then, of course, we found out that's exactly what it was. Last minute decision. Seems more like stunt casting to round off Davies' return and kind of wrap up the New Who era, which was so successful that it boasted some of the lowest ratings ever. And then by the end, there wasn't even charting. Sad. Don't you hate to see it? And they literally just pasted her body onto Ncuti's body, Ncuti, who's long since left. Companions are gone, so we have no idea what is happening. You can see here, casting Billie was a way to increase audience interest, and it was, at best, it got minor attention, mainly from places like here, just telling you like that it's stunt casting. And at the end of the day, we don't know anything, and Russell T. Davies doesn't know anything, because even as cited, she only came back as a favor to him. He who has said that he has season 3 written, even though he doesn't actually have a Doctor casted, and he doesn't know whether the season 3 is actually greenlit. So you can see here, Russell T. Davies, current showrunner until we hear otherwise, admitting that he does not know anything about the future of the show. He was just on a pilot TV podcast where he said, there's nothing to report. Nothing's happening. You'll know when you know. When we know. I don't know. So he says conversations are between the BBC and Disney. I don't work for either of them. I work for Bad Wolf, so I'm not part of those rooms. So I literally don't know. And even people I work with every day, so they couldn't know what's really going on. I don't know. I really don't know. So there you go. He's telling even people he works with every day that he doesn't know. Back in March, Davies admitted during appearance on David Tennant Does a Podcast, because everyone has a podcast, of course, which is fine. There's thinking about that. We're talking about finding a showrunner to replace him. He said there's thinking about that. There's conversations about that, but it's hard. It's a tricky one. But they better exist. Imagine I'm dead at the desk. The cliche would kill me. So we've heard from Mr. H Reviews. I don't know. He's got a source of his own, but he said that Disney are waiting to see until after season 2, which season 2 has come and gone, and the ratings were horrible. So if they were waiting for that outcome, it's probably not going to be good. Sharing that Disney wants a new Doctor and a new showrunner. That's Disney's demand, which means Russell T. Davies must go if the BBC want to fund the show. Now, that doesn't mean the BBC have to fall out with Russell T. Davies, but it does mean that he has to go. So they fill upwards and outwards. So he'll just go and do another showrunner show where he'll fill it full of gay propaganda and ignore the actual story and characters. And that's a lot of the reason why his New Who has failed, is because where maybe he, much like all classic things, we had a little bit of nuance to the message they were trying to deliver and make you question. This had just turned into lecturing. He says he's revealing that the individual who is at the top of their list to take over the next Doctor Who is Michael Sheen. Oh, okay. And we just saw him work with Dave Tennant before. And all right. And as for showrunners, he shared that the BBC are interested in Toby Whithouse, but Disney will be giving them their own list of who they are interested in. And whoever you get, please make sure that they are not completely propagandized and captured ideologically, because Russell T. Davies he basically gave the Robert Kurtzman explanation that I don't really care about the lore of what I'm working on. It's all about LGBTQ and progressive values. And if you aren't writing about that in 2025, what are you even doing? He went on a whole diatribe here at a convention where he said, when Queer as Folk came out in 1999, if you said, what will gay rights be like in 2025? We'd have said, oh, it will be marvelous. It'll be sunshine and skipping down the street, hand in hand, gays, queers, lesbians, everyone. And look at where we are. Yeah, we were great until you guys went off the fucking cliff and started trying to trans kids. You let the T and the Q ruin the LGB. That's the real genocide going on. So yeah, there you go. I don't think we're going to see him back. I think no matter what, even if somehow they bring Michael Sheen in and Disney funds a new series, another reboot or whatever, you need to not have him, and whoever comes in needs to, for once, even though it won't happen, sunshines and rainbows, respect the lore. It's just so hard to just respect the lore. It is. That's why they don't do it. Anyway, let me know what you think about this. I know everyone's checked out, so this is just your final reporting that if you were checked out on Doctor Who, stay checked out on Doctor Who, because even they don't know what's going on. Thanks, though. Make sure to like, share, and sub. We're very close to 10,000, so appreciate it.
Well, bye.